YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Got a really good article here from the Okanagan Edge. Scared to get priced out. It looks like a lot of people are trigger happy, or jumping the gun, or timing the market. Let's check this out. Yesterday, a new Kelowna housing development sold out its first phase almost within a day of going on the market, even though it was advertised to just a small group of people. Such blistering sales can still be shocking, but have become fairly common in Kelowna's scorching housing market. Kelowna is beautiful, so don't get me wrong, it's really beautiful out there. Okay. Today, the owner of the company selling the development said he believes that the ballooning housing market in the city may be partly driven by families buying homes because they feel they have to. Yep, that's what happens when you start timing the market, and that's when things start to go wrong. Don Winkerton, I can't even pronounce that, is the owner of Fortune Marketing, which is handling the sales of the Drysdale Row development, which sold 32 of 36 homes on its first phase in a day, April 27. Development consists of 69 townhomes in Kelowna's Glenmore neighbourhood across from Dr. Knox Middle School. Walkerton says factors like the influx of new arrivals to the city driving the blistering housing market, and that a lot of buyers are signing contracts because they feel they're running out of time to actually get a home of their own. So what I'm thinking is happening is a lot of Vancouverites are fleeing Vancouver, because I live in Merritt, and everybody here in Merritt, like everyone, okay, 85% of the people I have met personally and spoke to are from Vancouver. Like everybody. I went to the Canadian Tire. Everyone I met at the Canadian Tire, they're all from Vancouver. The people at the Tim Hortons, except one girl that came from Sweden, they're all from Vancouver, right? And then a couple other places I went to here in the area, they're all from Vancouver. I met like one guy from Mexico. I met one woman from she's from Denmark. So it's really mainly from Vancouver. You see, this urgency, he says, reflects families' fears that they're not going to get priced out of the housing market if they wait any longer. So what they're looking at is this last 6-7 years in Vancouver, houses have been just going steadily up, and with no end in sight. So people believe it's going to happen all over the province. This Drysdale Boulevard homes are nice. The new homes that are big enough for family and priced in the mid $400,000 range, Walkerton believes a good home at that kind of price is something that many families can still afford. Most anyone or any family can afford a home in the 400s, he says. With the mortgage rate still fairly low, he points out that the payments for a mortgage on a 3-bedroom, $450,000 home would be similar to rent paid to live in one. So he's got a point there. But in the States, it's really renting is renting is almost like a curse in the States. When people rent, it's like, no, you can't. You're throwing your money out the window. But let's continue here. Walkerton thinks this is the key. He believes that families that want eventually own a home in Kelowna are starting to snap up whatever they can because they're afraid of getting totally priced out of the market. He points out a similar home on the ones in Drysdale Row would have cost around $300,000 2 years ago. Now it's about $450,000. He believes that they are still affordable for many, but what about in a couple of years? You either get in now or in a year or two. $450,000 is going to be $650,000 and gulp. I can't get in anymore, he says. Something similar happened in Vancouver not long ago, he said, and he believes the potential homeowners are aware of that. So it's back to the whole influx of Vancouver, what happened in the last decade, that's scaring people. And you know what? It scared me too. Because I moved out to Merritt. I bought a gigantic house, watched my Living the Dream series, and I paid $260 for it. You know, and it's beautiful. I'm loving it. And I got my, the tax assessment in the mail. And they said the house is valued at $340. And I'm like, I don't know if this is right. I think it's overpriced, but yeah. But I bought the house in December of last year in 2016. And we're in April. We're going into May now. And you get where I'm coming from, right? So it went up that much. That's what the assessment says, right? And they're usually wrong. They usually overprice it. So the bad news is for those desperate people in that housing inventory continues to be extremely low in Kelowna. Perhaps a small sliver of hope. A second phase of the Drysdale development will likely be released in the next few days. So people are jumping the gun here, trigger happy, and small towns are being gobbled up. Here in Merritt, there's a lot of homes I see for sale, and then they're almost instantly sold. So that's from my end here, living here in Merritt, and I just want to let you guys know. I think, I want you guys to comment below. Are these people doing the right thing and jumping on right now, jumping on the bandwagon before things get too hot? Or you think they're timing the market and this is a big mistake and there's a big no-no in business? Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate your feedback. Thanks for watching.